What's going on? Is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I'm here at DTW as usual. You guys are used to seeing me here, vlogging, talking, walking, having a conversation with you guys before I jump on a plane. Headed over to DC for the Patreon meetup. That's going to absolutely be positively bananas tonight. I've had literally dozens of Patreon meetups over the last couple of years, and every last one of them has been awesome. And so I'm looking forward to kicking it with you guys. If you want to tap into the Patreon and link up with me in person, also planning a tour next year where all Patreon members is going to be free to every stop. Link is in the description, so make sure you tap into that. In addition to that, make sure you get that Teach Hanley 30% off your first order plus a free gift, and we're going to be rocking out. But I want to have a conversation with you guys specifically about, and this is inspired by women, right? Women online. And what I've noticed is the way that women act online is completely different than what they are in your DMs, and then also 1000% different from what they are like in person. When I see women communicate online or respond to some of the videos that I have, they are bothered. I mean, they are absolutely bothered, like I lived with them and I did something to them in real life. And I even get comments like, why do you hate black women, or any of that type of stuff, which obviously is absolutely positively ridiculous. But let's entertain it for a minute, right? The energy in person is completely different than the energy that you see online, even from guys. Even though we talking specifically about women, even for guys, I get zero. And when I say zero, I mean absolutely zero smoke from any guy or woman in person. As a matter of fact, the love is so great and big and like outsized that I have a hard time believing the things that I see online, but I know that the things that I see online is actually more aligned with how people really feel than the things that are not online, right? And when people are not online, it's easier for them to hide. It's easier for them to hold in their feelings. We see it at the job, right? At the job, people pretend in front of their boss as though they really love them, but in reality, they wish they could do better and get a different job. But I can feel people's energy, right? And the thing that I want to communicate with guys a lot of times is, because online, people will say anything, right? You'll see a lot of these guys, and this is one of the reasons why I like to meet in person, is because you can now feel my energy, right? You can get to see what I'm really like. You can really have a conversation with me, and it's different on that front, right? Online, you see a lot of these comments, you see a lot of these people that are not moving in their purpose, and in a lot of instances, what also is happening is they got these avatars, or they just got these letters, and they won't even upload a picture. And it's partly because they don't have the confidence to actually show themselves, which means that they don't have the confidence that comes along with what greatness is supposed to be like. I will tell you this, and this is absolutely true in every situation. And let me frame it for you before we get to the main part of it, right? When you go on a job interview, and I've done a lot of job interviews, I've interviewed a lot of people, and I even got a video inside of the Patreon that's basically called Interview Like a King, right? Y'all need to go and check that out because it is a gem. I mean, it is real life practical information that you can really use that allows for you to be even better in the interview process. And 9 times out of 10, unless you just really don't believe in yourself, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get the job. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. When you go on these interviews or you go into these situations, part of it is just confidence. Real talk. And me, I'm seasoned enough to be able to tell when a person don't have confidence. And so I may overlook it a lot of times, but part of it is just confidence. Confidence in knowing that you know what you're talking about, you know what the right answer is. A lot of y'all fumble and you'll already know what the right answer is, but then you'll get caught up and you'll blank out and you won't even actually communicate effectively, and so that affects your performance. But a lot of it is confidence. And if you have the confidence because you already know what you know, you will more than likely get the position, and it'll be yours to lose instead of theirs to win. And it's the same thing in regular life. When you're talking about people, when you're talking about women, when you're talking about the interaction between men and women, when you're even talking about how people communicate online, 9 times out of 10 is confidence. I'm on this train right now, and I'm sure there's a lot of people on this train right now that's probably like, I don't understand. They looking at me, they staring at me. People watch me a lot of times when I'm over here vlogging and stuff like that, and they can't understand why I'm able to walk and talk without being distracted or being subconscious about other people paying attention to me. A lot of people are afraid of public speaking. They're afraid of embarrassment. It's the same thing with regard to these women. You see these women and they'll have on all of this makeup, or they unafraid to be them authentically as far as what their real personality is, and they give a perception of confidence. That's why the internet is so powerful. That's why social media is so powerful. It's because people can project how they would want themselves to be instead of what they actually are. And that's why when you meet a lot of these people in person, you meet your favorite rapper in person, you meet your favorite entertainer in person. I've met a lot of sports players in person. They are people just like you. And so that's my point. That's the point that we're getting to right now, is that with these women, a lot of times, what y'all don't realize is that they are easily 100%, man, I don't care what she look like. I don't care what her perception is. I don't care where her family comes from. I don't care what her background is. Let me tell you something. She a human being, just like any other woman and just like you. They have insecurities. They have problems. They want to be loved and liked and accepted. They want to be praised. They like the likes and the algorithm. And I don't care, again, how big they all are the same. And as long as you moving with a level of confidence, and a lot of times the way that you are and the way that you dress and how you move gives you the confidence to be able to go up and do the things that you want to do on a regular basis. Even when it comes to, again, the job interviews. And that's why I kind of went that way, because I wanted to bring it back to this thing that I wanted to communicate to y'all. Then everything you do, the first thing that you have to do is you have to change your mindset, because it's a reflection and you can see it on people. I could see it immediately, whether or not somebody is apprehensive, whether they're scared. I walk around and I speak to people. I can't wait to meet you in person, because I always say, if you can meet me in person and still not like me, then you are an incredible human being, or you really found something about me that you're really not feeling. Because everybody that meets me in person, you have to love me. It's impossible for you not to love me. Even when it comes to these jobs, I coach a lot of people and I'm having conversations with them online, and I'll say, well, why didn't you go for the bigger position? Why are you trying to make lateral moves? Or you only trying to get a minimal pay bump? Or you trying to go to a different position that's only gonna pay you $5,000, $10,000 more, $15,000 more? Why are you not going for that bigger position? I don't have the experience. Yes, you do. You got life experience. All that is a formality. You got the degrees, you got the backing, you got the experience. You just ain't got the confidence to know that you can do the job, or you think that that guy is better than you because of what it is that he's dressed like. But you need to dress for the position that you want, not the position that you have. You ain't got to work up to it. All you got to do is embrace it. And a lot of people just don't get it. It's the same thing when it comes to human beings, networking, women, jobs, money, whatever, bro. All of it. Ain't that true, baby? It's the same. Tell them. It's the same thing across the board. Most of these dudes don't have confidence. You can see it on them. You can see it how they dress. You can see how they walk, how they talk when they go into these positions, these interviews. It's a reflection of what it is that they're walking like and talking like, and I can see it all over. And the women can see it on you too. And let me tell you something. No matter what, they're all, every last one of them. I don't care who they are. I don't care how famous they are. Man, listen, plenty of examples. Dancers that knocked off the Jennifer Lopez's. You be seeing these chicks man, they wish that they can express themselves. All they need is a dude to bring it out of them. And everybody else is trying to pedestalize them instead of taking their position as a king. And the minute that you move like that, you're not listening, bro. I could tell right through this device, right through this phone, you're not listening. And I'm not paying attention to what these people are around me. I know listen, they paying attention to me. I'm not looking at them. It's a difference. You not listening, bro, because you so busy trying to trying to figure out what's wrong with you instead of figuring out what's right with you and leveraging that. I don't care how tall you are. I don't care how much money you have. I done seen dudes with nothing knock off chicks with everything, and then the dude with everything get taken, and then she give all of the stuff that she got from him to the dude with nothing. I guess it just got to be in you. There's nothing that you can work up to. It's something that's got to be in you. And one day you're going to wake up and you're going to realize that all you had to do was do it. You ain't have to work yourself up to it. You ain't have to figure it out. It's just a matter of going. And sometimes you're going to fail, but that's the times that you get back. I could sell anything. I can go into any job and perform. I can get any chick that I want, and that's not just me talking, that's real. I can do anything that I ever wanted to do, and that's the way I've executed my entire life. That's the reason why I'm successful. That's the reason why my life is going to be a reflection of it in every aspect of my life. And the minute that you start walking in your kingship is the minute that you're going to start getting the results. It's in you. It's already there. You just got to pull it out of you, big dog. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm about to catch this plane. I'm out. See y'all in DC, man. Tap into the Patreon.